Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to be showing how to make boiled cabbage. I have right here, I'm going to be using some smoked pork neck bones. You don't have to use pork, you can use smoked turkey, you just want like a smoked meat. I'm going to add my green peppers and onions. You don't have to do this. You don't have to put green peppers and onions, but this is how I do it. I'm using a pretty big pot. You want to make sure that the pot that you use is pretty deep so that you can cover your smoked meat with enough water, because you're going to be boiling this for 45 minutes to an hour. So you want to make sure you don't run out of water in that pot. After you've covered your smoked meat with enough water, you want to bring it to a boil on high. And once it starts boiling, you want to go ahead and turn down your stove to about a medium low, and let it continue to cook until it's nice and tender. That will probably take between 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Now this is the head of cabbage that I'm using. It's pretty large. Now what I'm doing here, I'm just removing the outer layers, like the outer green leafy layers of it. Those are, sometimes have dirt and stuff on them, and you want to go ahead and get rid of that so you can get to the cleanest part of the head of cabbage. Now, in my opinion, this is the easiest way to chop up a head of cabbage. I'm going to go ahead and first take the root off, and I'm actually going to use that part, the root part, also as a guideline so that I can cut the cabbage in half. Now you want to cut that root part out of your cabbage as well. You do not want to use that. It will be very bitter and tough. It's just toss it. Make sure you toss it and do not use it. I've showed you one way to cut the cabbage, and this is another way you can cut it. I normally cut it this way if I'm going to fry it. If I'm going to boil the cabbage, I do like a variation of cuts. Like the first part I've done, just have different shapes of pieces, and then I cut it in the long strips just to have just a different variation and different texture. Here, the smoked neck bones have been boiling for about 45 minutes, and you see that the water has reduced to about half. So this is the perfect time where you want to go ahead and just toss in all of your chopped cabbage. Keep in mind that it's not a big deal, if water is not covering the cabbage. Once you put the top back on and continue to cook the meat and the cabbage will eventually reduce and will be well incorporated with the water that's underneath and the smoked nut bones there. I highly suggest that you season to taste. So if you want to put whatever type of seasonings in there, you can. But for me, I use the Fantastic Four. At least that's what I like to call it. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and that's all I need, because your flavor is actually coming from the smoked meat that you're using. That's why it's kind of imperative that you use a smoked meat so that you don't have to use so much salt or add any salt. You really don't want to add too much salt. The cabbage won't take long to cook. You just want to cook it until it's nice and tender and the water in the pot has reduced enough to where, it's not like a soup. I mean, you could eat it like this, but I want it to reduce a little more. Now the water level here is satisfactory to me, and this baby is ready to be plated and ready to be devoured. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.